Well, hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Kings of Sling. Here for championship night. It should be a fun one as these guys are getting ready to fire off and grit up here. It's going to be a standing start as always. Corey, I try to let him get going here for a bit. I get ready, get everything going myself, and then we get together. We meet in the middle here for 100 laps of action here at the dirt track of Charlotte. Shane Yates, Nick Clickenbeard, and Martin Duran Jr. are separated by a little margin here today. See who takes it. Do apologize there. As we get ready to fire off and have some fun, it's gonna be a good one here today. These guys are stopped. Let's see what they got here. They should be able to take the green here in just a moment. Let's see. He says, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it green. 3, 2, 1. Green, green, green. They are off. We are underway with the action here. Jesse out in front.
Green, green, green.
Martin Duran Jr. in second where he needs to be at the moment. We'll see if he can hold it there for what will be the remainder of the time. 27 putting it down. He's got the 05 under him. That's Thomas Suttles. See these guys push forward. Having a blast. Here's the 85 now into this mix as well. These guys putting it side by side through the corners here early. You see Shane Yates making his way up here. Makes it a little more intense. I agree with you there. The dirt, the dust, it's all a little tougher now as the simulator gets a little more real. You can see the dust, especially the clumps of mud, everything like that. They will pile up in the cockpit now. It's intense. The 11 is Shane Yates making a little contact. He's going to work his way around as Jesse Wall. He's still way out in the lead at the moment. But Martin Duran Jr., he does not need to see that 11 machine pushing forward right now. They're getting on Yates here. They're not happy. He says, whoa, whoa, y'all. You need to relax. Martin Duran there playing a little peekaboo through the corners. What's going on, Tim Tazzy? These guys side by side again. The 11 of Yates going to try to put it back here. Lap 13 of 100 at the moment. These guys getting it done, putting it down in fashion. Moving it out of distance now so we can see what we got. What's cooking, what's shaking. The 11 of Yates, he's right there on the rear end right now. Look at him go here. These guys are making it very hard for the 11 to get around. But, hey, they're not trying to make this run to the championship an easy one, that's for sure. Quickenbeard, he's back there in 7th right now. Not having the best showing today so far. See if he's able to pull it together, excuse me there, and make something happen as the 11 still sitting back there. Trying to make something happen. Still behind these guys. They make a little contact out in front, and that's going to let the 11 get a little momentum down to that low end. He's going to work around Duran. Can he get around the 05 now at Thomas Suttles? As we are 20 laps through here. The dirt track at Charlotte, the championship night for the Kings of Sling. It's going to be a hard run to keep it there that whole time. I do know that. Side by side, the 05 is going to try to squirt around here. The 11 of Shane Yates looks like he's going to get it done. Shane, he's one of the toughest here in this series, but These guys giving them everything here today. He's going up to the top side now, going to try to get something done around there. Look at these guys pushing here. Not gonna let Shane go easy here today. No doubt about it. Clickenbeard, he's coming up a little bit through the field here. He is sitting back 3 seconds, so we'll see as this track slickens off. If he can catch Shane Yates and Martin Duran Jr. Martin Duran Jr. right on that bumper now as well as Shane Yates. He's looking to see if he can't use the help of Thomas Studdles maybe and get around here as he battles with the 11 of Shane Yates, not only for position, but for a title here tonight. And it looks like they are starting to catch Jesse Wall now as well. So we'll keep our sights on that leader. He is sitting 1.8 seconds ahead. The 11 makes it by. Shane Yates now into second, has his eyes set on the lead and taking that first win away from Jesse Wall here today. Can he get it done? Look at the dust fly here as it dries up here in Charlotte. It happened in Bristol. You see a lot of dust in this middle section of the race. And then from there, what happens is, hey, the dirt's gone. It's got to go, right? It causes that cushion up on the top and the dust settles. So we'll see if that happens here as well. As these guys, they're breathing it here today. These guys making it happen. Shane Yates, he is looking down. He's got that 05 right behind him, and Thomas Suttles. Martin Duran Jr. falling back about a second behind these guys right now. So we'll see if they're able to make it up and make this happen here. That 05 not breaking concentration at all here as he tries to reel back in Shane Yates. Let's take a look and see how much this dust plays a factor as we're in third place vehicle. Let's go back to seventh now, Kyle Dersham, and see maybe what he's dealing with. Let's see if maybe Nick Clickenbeard. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. A little thick dust cloud here, making it a little tough. It is now less than a half a second between Shane Yates and Jesse Wall. Look at there, coming down it. He is coming at him. He is digging here as Jesse Wall is trying, doing everything he can to hold off these guys making their charge up through the field, up to the leader. He's been in the lead for 48 laps. That won't matter once they go on by. As this track slickens off, it favors the 11 of Shane Yates, no doubt about it. As the top three all right in within striking distance of each other. That's the halfway point there. All up on the wall. All up on the wall. Look at him get it. Jesse's still out in front, lap 52. You wonder how long he can hold on to it, though. Coming around here, can the 11 catch him? Can he make it around and into the lead? They got a little lap traffic here. Kyle Dersham out in front of him. Is that going to play a factor? Here's the 11. Goes down, throwing the slider for the lead. Can he put it out? Can he put it over? They keep it moving, keep it steady. Battle for the lead as they go around the lap traffic, and Jesse Wall slides down. No contact made. A great job there by those guys keeping it steady. But the 11 of Shane Yates on lap 60 of 100 will be your new leader here at the dirt track in Charlotte. Look at him go. Blazing Bo Caro's cheering on Martin Duran Jr. He's sitting in fourth right now, 3.9 seconds off of the lead. Jesse Wall's going to do everything he can to hold it in second now, as Thomas Suttles not too far back, looking to gain some ground here, make something happen. These guys having an absolute blast out there. Look at him putting it down side by side here. You think this is for position, but these guys going at it. Doesn't matter. 93 holding a nice steady line here. He's going to throw a slider. He's having some fun there as well. Nothing wrong with that. Just want to avoid getting into it with somebody. He's all right. He keeps it steady. Shane Yates in the front now. Can he pull away from Jesse Wall? Maybe Jesse Wall able to figure something out, get something going himself then, and reel back in the 11. You never know. We'll see here as it'll be 35 laps to go at the line. Everybody's at Bristol. Everybody's at Bristol. That's what they'll say. We'll see. He's up to fourth now. I don't want to move away as Jesse starting to get back into this 11. We're going to go back up. We're going to go into the chopper here. We're going to see. Are these guys taking it? They doing a little wall riding here. What do you guys think? As the 11 and the 2 battling it back out for the lead here. He's putting it as close as you possibly can. A little bit of a slider crossover here. These guys knocking it down, keeping it steady and clean. Jesse giving him everything he's got here. Yes, they are. They're going at it. Look at these guys go. Well, Nathaniel, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. Having some fun doing it here. Getting it on with the Kings of Sling. The 11 and the 2 are side by side here, 3/4 of the way through this one. Whoa, baby! Shane Yates gets awfully close to that tire. I figured he'd be out here. I do agree with you on that one. We'll see the 11 of Yates. Can he get back around Jesse Wall, who at this point, 3/4 of the way through, has put it through. And back to the top of the board. The 11 looking to go to the low side here. Tries to throw a slider. Going to have to fall back in line. Back behind Jesse Wall and the 2 machine. Look at them push it here. Shane Yates giving it everything he's got. Do a check up here on Nick Clickenbeard as he is sitting in 4th still. He's ahead of Martin Duran Jr. He's still got a ways to go to catch the 11 of Shane Yates. At this point, it looks as though Shane Yates should have the lead of that title championship here tonight. Whether or not he's able to take the lead of this race back from Jesse Wall, a solid finishing position ahead of Clickenbeard, should be the proverbial nail in a coffin, if you will. We'll see if he gets it here. Is at the line. We're going to have 20 to go. He said, are you in VR? Yeah. Does it feel like dust is getting your eyeballs? Yeah. That was awesome right there. That's some of the stuff I'm privy to hearing on the radio. You never know what you're going to hear, so can't play that for you out loud because usually in iRacing it's not as nice and funny as that. Sorry about that there, guys. Get that out of your way. This is your reminder, I guess, that Windows is due for an update. Make sure you guys get your update in so it doesn't kick you out of any races. That would be absolutely miserable. I've got mine set to make sure it does not do that. It won't shut down in the middle of anything. Coming around, it'll be lap 84 of 100 here with the Kings of Sling on its final night of racing action here today. Brandon, thank you so much, sir. Always great timing. Bocaro telling Yates not to trip over. Well, yeah, you got it from there. It'll be 15 to go at the line, 86 of 100. These guys having some fun with it today. Come out here on championship night, you throw a little money on the line. Look at these guys go at it in the front. It has been a show here all night long. All night long, all night. Ooh, all night. It looks like Jesse Wall able to start pulling away a little farther now. As well as I say that, the 11 shoots it in deep and heavy into the turn there. Not able to catch him on that one. But does he gain the momentum and able to make something happen? We shall see. He's making a good ground on him here. Look at the 11. Does he make a run for the 2 machine here? Going back at it. That 11 here coming to the line with 10 laps to go. Knows he does have a couple between himself and Clickenbeard, the title contender here. But I think at this point, the 11 also knows, I think we're all right. I think we're going to make it. We should be okay. Let's give it everything we got. He goes down to the low side, going to try for the lead yet again. Into the wall just a little bit. He's good. He's safe. He's cautious. He's clean. Coming out of the turn here. Round to the line this next time. 8 to go. 8 to go. Guys, check out BM's Gaming over there, as I'm sure we're about to get some WWE action here. The wrestlers over at WWE, they moved over to the Yammer Wrestling Nation. Can't remember exactly there, Brandon. I'm catching on, though. I really enjoy your streams. That I'll go back and I'll watch them here when I can, of the wrestling action. Like back in the old days. The 2, the 11, these guys are battling here for a win. The 11 down to the low side. Not able to get it. Looks like Jesse Wall should be able to hold it. As long as he doesn't give up that top side. Doesn't look like Shane Yates is going to be able to make a run here in this dirt street stock down low here tonight, as he has given it a try, a valiant effort. He's hit him with the gusto, gave it everything. At the line, we will have 3 laps to go here tonight. 3 to go. Shane Yates, he's closing it in. Closing it in. 2 to go here. Can he catch him? They'll get the white flag this time by Shane Yates. Gonna give it everything here. He's looking to the low side of the 2. Jesse Wall. Can Jesse Wall hold on to it? It looks like he's gonna be able to. Shane Yates gives it everything. But at the line, Jesse Wall takes this one here. What a run. What a finish! Let's see what these guys got to say here today. As the winner, Jesse Wall had a fantastic run here. Waiting for some of these guys celebrating. Jesse Wall, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
A solid win here today. Is this your first win with Kings of Sling?
I believe it is. Yeah, I've had a lot of runner-ups and top threes, but first win, it feels good.
He was always a bridesmaid. Today, he's the bride. Look at that. What a run. You fall back in a dirt street stock, and a lot of times it seems like the story has been when you fall back, it's hard to make it back up. Tonight, you said, no, that ain't happening. Not me. Run us through that pass that Yates is able to get around you, and then you putting it back on him, making it back around, saying, this is mine here tonight.
Yeah, honestly, at the beginning of the race, I got out to a good lead or whatever, and from there, I thought it was locked up. To be honest with you, I thought I was on cruise control, and I kept looking at my times, and I kept seeing them catch me up in the rear view, and I was like, wow. Well, Shane finally did end up getting around me after he had been quicker for the last 20 or so laps, and yeah, man, I knew I needed to get a little bit more slick out there because I couldn't really figure out the line, but I knew I had a decent line when it got slick. And yeah, once he got around me, man, I was just trying my best to wait for him to make a mistake. And when he did, man, I was just able to capitalize.
So are you in VR?
No, I am not.
Okay, so I heard somebody during that race say, are you in VR? Because it feels like dust is in my eye. What did you think about the dust model here? It's a lot thicker. It's a lot more real. And when you got behind Shane, was it hard to see kind of where he was in the entrance of these turns?
Yeah, I mean, you can still see, but yeah, it just makes it tougher to hit your lines because, I mean, sometimes it can get a little blurry. So especially when you're following behind somebody, I think one of those times I came up behind a lap car and it really messed with me. I really couldn't see my entry, but yeah, it wasn't all too bad though.
It was a fantastic run here today. You led the majority of these laps. That is not an easy feat. I'm sure you are ready for a little break here, a little maybe a soda, a water, a beer, something, as that was a tough one, man. Congrats to you on a fantastic win. Who do you want to thank for getting it done?
My teammates over at Toon Squad Racing and Coot Customs for doing all the wraps and everything he does for us, and Tommy Suttles, man, he's a good buddy of mine. He gives me a lot of help, a lot of pointers, and y'all for doing the broadcast, and Brandon for the league, man.
A great run. Congrats to you on a fantastic win here today, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
Thomas Suttles, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up?
A solid run here for you in third as you were battling with Shane Yates for a good portion of this race. Are you in VR?
No, I am not.
I'm trying to figure out who dropped the line. I'm in VR, and somebody dropped that line and said, I feel like dust is in my eye. But I want to keep to that same question I asked the winner. What did you think being back in third with this new model of dirt, dust, the particles just being heavier here?
Dude, it was unreal, man. When that lap car, he got behind second and first, and I was behind all of them. I could not see second place. I could not see him at all in the turns. And I kind of got in the wall a few times because of that. But it was hard, man. It's more realistic. I love it.
Absolutely. It just brings another factor here to it. And that really plays out. And it seemed like, we start to see throughout the season maybe guys that are better on a tacky track, guys that are better on a slick. You were one of the most consistent drivers I think I saw throughout the season, as you just stayed pretty much right there all day. Your times pretty much kept up. Is it the track that you really preferred, or what was it here today that allowed you to be so consistent with it?
Dude, this is always my go-to track. If I'm feeling down anytime I ever get my butt whooped somewhere, I always come here. But I don't run street stocks enough, and I'm usually in pros. But Man, they're just fun here. Everything you drive here is fun. It's such a big track, fast.
A little bit of a difference between the street stocks and the pro late models there. It's a lot more reliant on momentum in these. Is in the pros you can make a mistake. In these, not so much. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%, man. You got to keep your car straight. If you get sideways in the rear, you're gonna lose a couple tenths easy.
There you go. What a run here by the 05. Congrats to you. And a fantastic run. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen, man?
Man, I appreciate Brandon Yamrick for putting this on, and you guys for streaming. It's awesome. I love going back and watching the next day or whenever I can, and just seeing the race is a pretty cool thing. Coots Customs, he does paint jobs on these cars on here, and he does a really good job. JP Designs does too. That's about it though.
Thank you so much, sir, for putting on a fantastic run here today.
All right, thank you, buddy. See you.
And we'll talk now to your second place finisher and the champion, Shane Yates. What's going on?
Not much.
He had to come in. He was going to the bathroom. I caught him at a good time there. What a run by the 11 as you got up to the front there for a moment, but he was able to get back around you. Did you think you had a run on him there come the end?
I did at the end. I just ran out of time. Because what happened when I got by him, I started on the bottom. I didn't think about it till Jesse told me, while I'm running for points, I don't want to hit Jesse and slow myself down at all. So I know it's $50 on line, but there's $100 for track champion. So,
outweigh the risk and rewards there. I'm with you there. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. That was a solid.
I almost hit the tar going into turn 3, I believe.
There's a couple times you made me clinch. You almost hit that tire.
Yeah. So I checked up because I was thinking I was going to hit JC, and that let him back by me. But, man, JC's hard to beat once he gets in front of you.
So was it you that was asking about people being in VR and getting dust in your eyes? Because I do know you do run VR.
That was yeah, they asked me that. That was Thomas asked me that. He said, "Is dust getting your eyes, Shane?" I said, "Yeah, you can't really see nothing, man, when you're behind them. That dust is hitting you. I mean, it's they made it realistic. They really did."
Do you get any clumps firing up at you? Because I'm in VR myself, and I just haven't ran since the new model or the new update came out. So I'm kind of interested. Are you ducking when you're driving at all?
No,
not yet.
I keep mine cleared off quite a bit, man. Each lap, maybe half lap, I'm hitting that button.
I'm smashing the tear off. Like, thank God I don't have to pay off for those things, because if I did, the iRacing would be a lot richer than they are. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'd be $100 down each race.
No joke. What a run! Was it a kind of a one lane track more so coming into the end of that race? Because it looked like you try to give it your run there, and I know what you said. You didn't want to hit them, obviously, and you got awfully close to that tire, so you're trying to find a balance there. But it looked like it was very high side dominant today. Am I correct there?
Yeah, it's mostly high side dominant. You can hit the bottom coming out 3 and 4. If you hit it perfect, you can get some speed. But hitting it perfect out of like 10 times, you want to hit it perfect 4 times. So it's hard to do.
Absolutely. It was a fantastic season for you in the 11 machine. You got it done. You were consistent throughout the season. You got plenty of EOLs. You made your run throughout the runs here, and you are the unofficial champion here of the Kings of Sling Enduro. Obviously, Brandon will get you taken care of there, but I think you got it here. Who you want to thank for a great finish here today and a fantastic season overall?
I thank my team, Rocket Racing, setups there, esports, helping me out. He helps me out a lot, man. They tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. Them guys. I thank Brandon for putting the league on. And thank you guys for broadcasting, man. You guys do a good job.
Well, thank you so much, sir. It was awesome to watch you go out through here and congrats on a fantastic second place here today in a championship here on the season. It was awesome, man.
Thanks, bud.
Absolutely. Congrats there, everybody. And thank you for tuning in here to CWTV. We appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next time, we will see you. As you know what? I say goodbye for at least a week here. We'll do our checkers and wreckers here on Sunday from a remote location close to the beach. That's right. We're packing up the kids and heading off to spring break thanks to the uncle here. So we will be heading out, and we'll see you a little later, guys. We'll see you. You guys be safe. Have fun. Goodbye.